Hi Jay, I'm a striker. Which boot should I choose? Hi Jay, which is the best boot for midfielder?
What? ¿Otra vez con la misma pregunta de siempre?
Well, he's not wrong. Because boots for positions...
That's not a thing.
And I know everybody tells you that, but it's not a thing. And in today's video, I'll tell you why, and of course then give you some suggestions anyway, because I'm cool like that.
¿Y tú? Cuanto te pille verás, chico malo.
But no. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no. Hell no, no, no. I refuse, no.
Nike, please, don't go and fall for the whole, Mercurials is only for wingers, or even the Tiempo is a defender boot thing that you might read all over the internet, because I understand the idea behind it, but it's wrong. Because, of course, you can wear whatever you want, no matter which position you play. And this all goes back 15 years or more to when the brands decided to position all of their different boot models and having them appeal to different positions on the pitch. Basically, to make your boot choice a little bit easier. So for instance, Nike branded their Mercurial as a winger's boot, the T90 as a striker boot, the CTR 360 as a midfielder boot, and then the Tiempo as a defender boot. And again, I understand why. Adidas have done the same, and PUMA to some extent.
But it's wrong.
Because the thing is that there is no such thing, for instance, as a striker's boot. Because yes, the Predator might have been made to at least give you the feeling that it amplifies your touch with the little SL rubber elements. But that doesn't mean that you can't wear it if you're a winger or midfielder or defender or a keeper. In fact, you can and probably should wear what makes you feel the most comfortable, that's really important, but also find a boot that gives you what you're looking for in a football boot. So it might be that you're looking for something that is really soft and accommodating and easy to put on and just very comfortable, in which case a leather football boot will definitely give you that. But then on the other hand, most speed boots today are also really soft and often very comfortable, so there is that. It might also be that you are looking for a football boot with a grippy upper, in which case the Predators, the Phantom GXs, the Skechers SKX, and the PUMA Future will all give you that. But then again, on the flip side, a speed boot like the PUMA Ultra also has a really sticky upper. Of course, if you are looking for something really lightweight with a streamlined fit and something that kind of puts you on your toes, you have the biggest selection in the world across all of the speed boots. But can you wear a Mercurial as a goalkeeper? Well, of course you can. I mean, why not? If it fits you well, makes you feel comfortable, and maybe you even enjoy that extra traction you get in the ground, well then it's a great fit. In other words, your position on the pitch has absolutely nothing to do with which boot you should choose. It all depends on what makes you feel comfortable and what gives you what you're looking for in a pair of football boots. Do you want to wear Copas as a striker? Cool! If it makes you feel good, it doesn't matter what kind of marketing nonsense the brands and social media is trying to tell you. But I can kind of already see the comments on this video here.
But Jay, that's not what I came for. I just need your help in deciding which boots to buy right now as a striker.
But okay, look, if you don't really know where to start, at least let me try and give you an idea about what we, as Unisport, see quite often that players in specific positions are typically looking for. So just remember, this is not the rule book, but at least it might get you started. So for the strikers, the ones I know are typically looking at one or two things. Some of them are really looking for football boots that are light. They are responsive, they give you a very snug fit, but at least make you feel a little bit faster and more connected to the ball, in which case, looking at a speed boot is a very good idea. And then on the other hand, I also know a lot that just want something extra when they strike the ball. That could be, a striking element, some extra grip, in which case some of the boots I mentioned before, the Predators, the GXs, the Skechers SKX, or the Futures, they offer something unique when you shoot. You put the ball in the net with malice and venom. And then for central midfielders, I know some that also prefer boots that have the striking or shooting elements simply because they enjoy that extra grip on the ball when they shoot or pass it. But on the other hand, I also know a lot of midfielders who really prefer and put emphasis on having this really soft and padded and elegant feel on the ball where the options are many. That could be a Copa Icon 2 or Copa Pure 3, New Balance 442, of course the Mizuno Morelia Neo, the Tiempo Legend 10, and probably even more. So lots of options there. But then again, some midfielders also prefer that really close, well, and connected feel on the ball that, again, a lot of speed boots give you. So there's a lot of things to wear. And wingers. I mean, speed boots, right? And, well, yeah. I mean, generalizing, I know a lot of wingers, and playing on the wing myself, that, that just likes speed boots. That's also what we see at Unisport. And that's not necessarily because wearing speed boots will make you a better dribbler or make you run faster, but probably because it gives you that mental extra something where you feel really close to the ball. That might give you extra confidence. You might feel more nimble and on your toes. It just does something. And for speed boots, I mean, we're spoiled for choice. You have the Alphas, the Sakito Scudettas, the Mercurial Vapors, the adidas F50s, where I particularly like the F50 Messis, but there's also the Ultra, of course, the Razors and the Furon. And all of them are actually really good. But with that said, can you also get that really, confident feeling on the ball, feeling light and nimble on your toes, wearing a Copa Icon 2? Or a Mizuno Morelia Neo, which is technically also speed boot? Yeah, of course you can. But that's typically what wingers are looking for, what we see at least. But you can also wear Copa Mundials and tear it up. Defenders. Mate, I can't tell you what a good defender boot is. I don't even know if it exists. But the typical trap is saying that it's a good, comfortable leather boot and that you need protection. And I kind of get it, if you're flying into tackles, you want something with protection. But let's be honest here, if you get stepped on, it will hurt no matter what. And will you feel more if you go into a tackle in a speed boot than a boot that has slightly thicker upper material? Yeah, maybe, but if it's going to hurt, it'll hurt regardless. And for a defender, what are they typically looking for? I know a lot of defenders that look for comfort first and foremost, and then also some that look at having grip elements that they like when they pass the ball out. So something like a Predator or a GX could be a good place to start, but again, it all depends on what you're looking for. Morelia Neo's really comfortable, it could be anything. And I can only echo that for goalkeepers, where comfort and fit is king. But if I was a goalkeeper, which for obvious reasons I am not, but if I was, I'd probably be looking at a football boot, obviously that feels really good over 90 minutes, but also one that had a little bit of aggressive traction. Basically to just help me feel a little bit better when I get set, when I come out of the goal, of course, but also when I dive, to really get the feeling that I have a really effective power transfer, to just have this springy feeling in my step. Now, again, there are many choices, but that's what I would go for. But it's up to you. It's up to you. And I realize that you might be more confused now than when you clicked the video. So let me just reiterate one more time that boots for positions, it's not a thing. And you should find a boot that you like, regardless of your position, and buy that. But of course, if you need some help in figuring out what you want, I've made a video on how to choose your boot that you can watch right down there. And then when you're ready to buy it, you can get it in the link to Unisport right over there. And then of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel with the notifications on. And with those words, I'll be signing off. Cheerio.